4 input NAND, right? So people write this. This is not correct. If you compile this, it will not compile. Okay? So what is the right way of doing it? This is the only part many of you made the same mistake. Okay? Everywhere else is individual. For example, I ask you for P and Q, you give me Q and R. I mean, come on. Okay? If you put on PQR, fine. I will only give you credit for P and Q. Okay? If you give me Q and R, I will give you credit for P. All right? So this is wrong.
Yeah, parentheses around 8. No?
It doesn't matter. You can try this after class. Put it in quarters 2, compile, it will not compile. Okay? The correct way of doing this is wrong. Okay? Is this.
And then just not the whole thing. Okay. Boom.
Yes. This will compile, not the other one.
Because that's what NAND really is. It's just
Yes.
a not. Basically.
Yes. So many of you make this mistake. Just
I don't think I did that. I probably made that mistake.
This is not that. Okay. Okay. So this is one problem. Many of you made the same mistake. So don't feel bad. Okay. This one is difficult. Right. Next. How do you add a paragraph of comment to the source code?
Two dashes.
2 dashes, not 2. No, that's only 50%. You need to add dash dash in front of every line. We do not have paragraph comment. It's line by line comment. Okay? Okay? Right. Not underscore. Because some of you run underscore, it's wrong. It's dash dash. Okay? All right? Okay. Yeah? Next. Output port is write only, we know that. You cannot read from output. So how can we read an output from the output? It's write only, but I want to read its value. What do I do?
Signals?
You have to use a signal that assigned to the output. So you can read from the signal. You have to do that. You have to use a signal. Since assignment number 3, we've been doing that a lot. Signal here, signal there, because you can read from it. Okay. All right. Okay. When you use an input, we have restrictions. What kind of restrictions we have? There are many of them. There are more than 2. I'm telling you, there are more than 2. Okay. And name the 2.
No space.
No space in the names. No special characters. That's fine. Okay. Anything else? No special name. No special characters. No space. And
An input, you can't have an input without an output. So,
but you cannot have an output from a circuit. The circuit has no output. There's no need to have it. No, I'm talking about input only, using an input. You cannot start with numbers, that's right. Okay? You cannot start with numbers. Yeah. You can try, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Just like your project, you cannot start with numbers. You can finish with numbers, but you cannot start. Finish with numbers is dangerous, I'm telling you. Okay? Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. That's why all my samples I never use anything ending with number. Okay? It's very dangerous. All right. That's pretty good. Okay. So what does the keyword entity mean? What does it represent?
your inputs and outputs.
Right? Entity.
Name.
Okay. Entity, many of you put down name of the project file. part number 5 basically is the name of your circuit. It has to be unique, okay? And then you specify input output. That's what entity represent. Okay? What about architecture?
Processes. Inside.
Did you write that?
Processes
Remember.
going on inside.
I don't think you wrote that
I
yet.
didn't write that?
Architecture means the building of the circuit, what's inside the circuit. Okay? So it's like you take the circuit, you break it apart, and you look at, wow, what's inside, how did you build this? That's what architecture means. Okay, what's inside the architecture. Okay? And the last question is, I give you a waveform, you can go home and verify it. Okay, not many of you make any mistake in number 5. Okay. It's straightforward, it's logic, how you can make mistakes. Okay?
If there were, you can count on me.
At least first, when I ask you for 2 outputs, give me 2 outputs, not 5. Understand?
5?
You'd be surprised, bro.
Any question about that? So the final example, we have a similar format. I ask you questions, I ask you waveform, I ask you write a code. You're going to do the same thing again.
Except it's probably going to be
More
clock
complicated.
or
It's going to be
counter.
more complicated. So when I call your name,
or
please come
clock
up,
counter
pick up
that
your
controls
watch.
Mega Man.
Boy, he's blinking.
Oh, he's gonna make us do blinking on the final. I'm done. No, I'll be done, yo.